Okay, this video is on finding the equation for a line in standard form. So the first thing you have to know is this form is the standard form of a line. You might be used to something like point slope form, which is what? Can you tell me? Okay, that's y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept, right? Um, So that's the form you might be used to. There's a few other forms, but these are the two most common forms: is standard form and point slope form. Um, and for this problem, actually, the idea is we're going to write the equation of a line using the information we have with y equals mx plus b, and then we will convert it to this ax plus by equals c, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so the first thing you have to think about is, okay, we're thinking about lines. What do we know about lines? Well, we know y equals mx plus b. And how do we solve for y equals mx plus b? This is the first step in solving for uh, a line in standard form. We're going to have to find slope, and we're going to have to find b and write the equation y equals mx plus b. Okay, so what is slope? Can you tell me? I'm pretty sure you can. It's y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. Okay, it looks like this, right? This is slope, rise over run, the change in y over the change in x. So we have 2 points, 4, 1, and 2, 2. So we have 2, 2 and 4, 1, right? I can put that in parentheses, so it's a point. Okay, so we can call this x1, x2, y1, y2. Okay, so this is equal to, we said y1, which is 2, minus 1, and then those are the y's, and over x is 2 minus 4. So what does this equal? This equals 1 over negative 2, so we'll just put that negative in front. So we have negative 1/2. That's the slope of the line we're looking at, negative 1/2. So we'll keep that in mind. Okay, so now we know that. So we know y equals negative 1/2 x plus b, and we're going to have to solve for b. Okay, we got that 1/2, so we can do this. So how do we find b? Well, we plug in a point and solve for b. So let's choose 2, 2. I like the point 2, 2. We could have chosen 4, 1, no big deal, but 2, 2. So we plug in 2 and 2. So we have 2 equals, well, 2 times negative 1/2 is negative 1 equals negative 1 plus b. Okay, so if we add 1 to both sides, we lose the 1 here and we get a 3 here. Then 3 equals b. So our final equation is y equals negative 1/2 x plus, we just said, wow, I'm sorry, my memory just, 3 equals b. I was so focused on other things, I forgot that. All right, y equals negative 1/2 x plus 3. All right, perfect. This is our point slope form. Okay, and we want to get this in a form that looks like ax plus by equals c, where a, b, and c are integers. Okay, so what's the first thing we would do? Well, we want to rearrange this, so we want b and y on the same side, or b and y, x and y on the same side. So maybe I will add this term to both sides, negative 1/2 x. So if we add that, you know, it becomes positive on this side, and we add, okay. And then we also want integers, so maybe I'll multiply the entire thing through by 2 to get rid of this 1/2. So we'll get x plus 2y equals 6. And then we want y, or okay, so we have x first. So this looks like it could be the answer. We have a, which would be 1, but you don't really have to write that, plus 2y equals 6. And that is the standard form of a line. So let's take a look and see if they'll show us the answer here. Show x plus 2y equals 6. And that's exactly it. And make sure you have the x coming first, then the y, and then 6. And that's how you find an equation in standard form.